everybody. Welcome to Bethpage Nursery School for the 2020-2021 school year. Hang on a second, I need to take this off. Hi, I'm Mrs.Story. I'm the director of Bethpage Nursery School, and I can't tell you how excited I am to welcome you and your families to Bethpage Nursery School this year. You'll see that we've put a lot of things in play at the school for the safety and protection of your children and the staff. When you come to school, you will see that all of the teachers will be in face masks. Not always the same mask every day. We'll change things up just to be exciting. It's kind of like changing your shirt to fit the theme of the day. I've got a lot of cool, cute, exciting masks, as exciting as masks can be, so that the kids feel safe and warm and that the masks are friendly. Make sure that your children get to see this video to see what faces look like. Each teacher in their video has started with a mask and then taken it off so that they could introduce themselves to your children. Bethpage Nursery School promises to provide your child with a happy, safe, loving, nurturing environment this year. We have all faced a lot of crazy situations over the past 6 months of time. We've seen a lot of changes, but one thing that I do know is that children are very flexible. I find as a mom, I'm a mom of 4 boys, they range from ages 15 down to 7, that it's me who becomes more nervous than they do. They've been going to school for a week, they've been wearing their masks, they've been following protocols set by their school leaders, and they've been doing okay. So I have faith that your children are going to adjust really well to the teachers and I wearing masks, which we will wear all the time for your children. And if for whatever reason we need to change them, we have spares here that we can change to. If you look at the website, www.bethpagenurseryschool.org, you'll be able to find the safety protocols that I emailed out to you at the end of the summer, just to let you know what we are going to be doing, what we have done already for the safety and protection of your children and the staff here. The children will come to school and they will have their masks on. That's for their protection, for the adults' protection as well. When you're outside lining up, I ask you to please make sure that you maintain social distancing. I know how hard it is not to have our children running around and playing out on the front lawn. But again, in order to cooperate with the Department of Health, we have to make sure that we're doing our part. So, for any grandparents, aunts, uncles, babysitters, or whoever are dropping children off, we want to make sure that they're wearing their facial masks and that the kids have them on outside because we don't want anybody to be sneezing on anyone outside. Once the children have come into the building, into their cohort groups, we will allow for the children to remove their facial masks if they are properly spaced out in the classroom, and if you want them to take them off. We strongly suggest that the children do wear the masks as it is just for their protection. I look at it as almost like, you know, if you're wearing a cast because you've broken your arm, you don't want to walk around without a cast on because you're going to further your injury. If your child is wearing a mask, it doesn't hurt them. Okay, but we do understand and we respect your beliefs and what you have to say, but we will make sure that the children are kept at a safe distance so that no one is sharing any germs, which we know that little kids do share a lot of things between them. Okay, so all those things aside, when your children come to school, I'm going to be taking their temperatures at their door. I will take the temperature at the forehead or at the wrist. Okay, it looks like a little a laser, and it has to go close to the child's head or to their wrist in order to get an accurate temperature. I'm going to write down your child's temperature for the day, and I'm going to just note, you know, coming in happy, coming in great, because we do know that kids will decline in health if they're not feeling well. So if your child is not feeling well, I really need for you to keep your child home from school. There is no reason to send your child to school with Tylenol in their system. If they're sick, they need to be home. I don't want to subject any children to any unnecessary testing this year, COVID testing or anything else. I know kids get sick. I know kids just have a bad day. They don't sleep well the night before. When you call your child out sick or you text your child out sick to me, you're going to let me know why they are home. If a child does have COVID symptoms, I do have to report that to the Department of Health. Well, after you have a test, I do have to encourage you to go to your pediatrician. I know as a mom of 4 boys, kids get sick, they're going to get strep, they're going to get stomach bugs. Just please make sure that you're communicating with your pediatrician. And if you see the doctor, get a note in order to return to school. Any questions regarding sickness, you just call me at the office, 931-0811, or you email me at Joanie, Joanie, at bethpagenurseryschool.org. Okay, so I want to show you around the classrooms. I want you to see things. It's a different looking year. It's a year where we have dividers up. It's a year where we have plexiglass, but that's okay. Our kids are going shopping with us. They're going to the malls. They're going to the stores, and they're seeing those kind of dividers up in place. And we're just going to say, this is just to keep us safe. We're not going to stress them out. We're not going to give them anxiety about these things. So it's going to become a part of their routine. So here we go. I'm going to show you everything in the rooms. I'm going to show you the upstairs room. So if you're pre-K, that's your classroom. If you're in nursery, you're downstairs. And here we go. Okay. So this is the pre-K classroom with the dividers that have been put in place. We do have a heavy plastic sheath that goes down the middle of the room to separate the room for the cohort groups. Okay. Each child will have their own station to learn at and to work at. Okay. I'm going to go downstairs and show you what the downstairs room looks like. We also have our social distancing signs that are around the building. The kids can't read. That's more so for us. We will not be having any visitors coming in and out of the building. And again, that is for the safety of your children and for the staff. I'm going to keep saying that all year. Everything is to keep our little ones and our teachers safe and healthy. Okay. This is the nursery room downstairs. Again, each unit, each table has dividers on it so that the children have their own space to work in. The teachers will work very hard at teaching the children how to space themselves out, not to be on top of each other, and to work well. So this is Miss Stacy's room. When the teachers are working one-on-one with the kids, they have an individual plexiglass divider that they can move about in the room. It's actually hard to see here right now. It's up on top of another unit, but that is movable. So wherever a teacher might want to work, even if they sit on the floor, they can move it to sit across from a child. Again, the teachers will always be in their face masks. We will allow teachers, as long as they are over 6 feet apart from the kids, to read story time, to put a face shield on, as long as they are far enough away from the kids so the kids can see them, because we do know that children do need to see facial expressions when they're reading books. So please don't be discouraged if your child says, "My teacher took her mask off." That's not what happened. The teacher is socially distanced over 6 feet. The teacher has a face shield on, and your children are sitting behind their individual shields while the teacher is reading, okay? So we are making sure that everyone is safe. We will have hand washing throughout the day. Snacks are going to be done so that children are getting individual snacks. You're sending them in with their water bottles so that they have their own container and it's not being touched by anybody else. The teachers will give you information as the year goes on, but I've advised them that right now we're all on a learning curve. We're all trying to figure some things out. So if there's anything that gets changed, the teachers will let you know. Please be flexible, please be fluid, and please understand that things might change just for the benefit of your child. Lastly, if there's any concern that you have about your child or about Bethpage Nursery School, any questions from me or for your child's teacher, simply just give us a call at the school. Again, the number is 931-0811. Or email us. It's our first name at BethpageNurserySchool.org. So Stacy at BethpageNurserySchool.org for nursery, Tammy at BethpageNurserySchool.org for the pre-K, and for Mrs. Story, that's me, it's Joni, Joanie, at BethpageNurserySchool.org. We're looking forward to a fabulous year with you. We're excited, it's different, but it's no less. It's going to be a great year. We love you all, and we can't wait to start this journey with your children. Best to everyone. See you soon.